All right, hello everybody. We're going to be talking about something a little fun, as you guys could see from the screen on my computer, the Fermi paradox. We're going to talk about where is everybody. The idea is the universe has been around for 13.8 billion years. There has been hundreds of millions of years for life to develop, like ours. The numbers, there's trillions of galaxies, 2 trillion galaxies. Well, there's 100 to 400 billion stars only in our Milky Way galaxy. Now you want to multiply that with the 2 trillion galaxies, you have a lot of habitable zones for potential life like ours to form. There's been plenty of time. The only time that would be difficult for life to form would be that 2 billion years, that early 2 billion years in our galaxy, because things were hot, explosive, and just quite dangerous for life. But from 2 billion years onward, life has had plenty of time to take place. So where are all the colonizing alien civilizations and galaxies? Well, we don't see any. We really don't. We do live in a little empty neighborhood. It's called the KBC Void, and we are somewhere in the middle of that. So there might be some alien civilizations that we just can't reach or can't see, but we could see pretty far. So where are all the megastructures, right? Where is our Dyson spheres? Where is it? Well, there's a couple theories that people have theorized, whether it's an astronomer, scientist, mathematician, philosophers. The first one is Earth might be extremely rare. Now, the rare Earth hypothesis is championed by astrophysicists as well as biologists. Pretty much what they're saying is life actually is really hard to form, especially intelligent life like ours. You could form single-celled organisms within the first 10 billion years of the, universe, but getting to where we are, maybe it took a lot of time. So that's that theory. Maybe intelligent life isn't as inevitable as people thought. So hopefully that's not the case, because we don't want to be alone in this giant universe, right? The other idea is maybe civilizations came and went. Now, thinking about our civilization, we're a tiny little blip, for example, on this little bar, right? On this timeline. Well, let's say a civilization did form 4 billion years ago. Let's say this civilization colonized and created technology where they could go through galaxies and other solar systems, right? Let's say they were a big civilization. They were planetary, right? They were galaxy-tary. Well, even if for 100 million years they were able to survive and spread throughout the cosmos, they could have died out. It's just a sad story. We're only 0.1% of the age of the Milky Way. Even if an advanced species survived for a long time, they would be gone by now. Hopefully this isn't the case, because then we would still be alone. Now, there is the great filter idea, where civilizations go through this point where they might just die off, whether it's nuclear war, pandemics, runaway artificial intelligence, climate collapses, an asteroid like the dinosaurs saw. Well, civilization only needs one of these filters to go bye-bye, essentially die out, right? So that's not a good one, right? So neither of these are good. Earth might be very special and humans might be very special. Maybe they came and died off, or maybe a lot of civilizations die off due to a filter event. And maybe humans, we're still waiting on our filter event. Maybe it hasn't happened to us yet, right? Space is simply too difficult. This is what a good YouTube channel out there, Kursengast, in a nutshell. They pretty much bring up the fact that even if we were able to travel at 20% of light speed, 20%, we're not even going light speed, it would still take a long time, centuries and decades to do things. Now, in the scope of the universe, which is a long, long time, a civilization would be able to do it. But their idea was, even if we were able to accomplish this goal as humans, create something that travels very fast, space is dangerous. Even a little piece of dust or a tiny rock at light speed or near light speed hitting our spaceship could explode us, right? So maybe it's just so big that other civilizations do exist. Now, this is a positive, right? But they just can't really get too far away from their area, kind of like humans are right now, right? Maybe there are alien civilizations that exist and they're sending out signals, but we're just too far away to get them. The last theory is that we are alone. Now, astronomer Michael Hart argued this in 1975, but he said the simplest answer is we don't see any because there aren't any. Again, 4 out of the 5 theories that the mainstream theories, right, are not really great. And the 5th one means that we're just never going to see another alien species ever. So the honest answer, why aren't we seeing aliens? What is the Fermi paradox? Is it true? Is it fake? Did they die out? Do they just not exist? Can they never exist? Are we special? Nobody knows. But we do know we don't see anyone. There are some speculations like nuclear aliens, the Virginia UFO incident, where even the Tic Tac, right, with Commander David Fraser, right? I believe that's his name. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's his name. But maybe they are here and they're just really good at hiding. We don't really know. But final thoughts, it forces us to think about humanity's future. It's not really a question about aliens. It's about what's going to happen to us. Are we going to become a galaxy colonizing force out there? Are we going to become planetary, right? Are we going to be able to go far? And maybe we're the ones that are supposed to take over the cosmos. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll discover life eventually, or maybe we'll just keep searching. The silent cosmos is waiting for someone else to speak first. Maybe it's waiting for us. Who knows? Who knows? Additionally, you could always find these videos. There are links in the references. Brian Cox is a great teacher. I absolutely love this guy. He's amazing at describing things, and he has such a positive vibe to teaching. So I like that guy. You could always look on Twitter, search up the Fermi paradox, and you'll find a lot of people discussing it. Maybe humans are special. We like technology. Elon Musk thinks maybe we are just rare and this is it. Right? Maybe there are no aliens at all, and we're just a tiny candle of consciousness in the abyss of the darkness. That's his statement. But regardless, we may never know. We're just living our lives. But this is a fun question to have. It's interesting. If you have any questions or if you have something to add or you can talk about, let me know. Put it down in the description, comment, like, subscribe, do it all. I'll be waiting for you for the next video. But for now, I'll see you later.